My wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters, hey, this matter why I carry come now, my brother. Anywhere where they, if you see this message and you didn't share it, my dear, you are not doing yourself a good. You are not doing yourself, your family, or your generation any good. Make una see waiting the so-called Senate, one of the senators at the Abuja senator, Ndume. Do you know that this man came out? In fact, if I continue yourself, let me ask, how do we, Biafrans, how do we get ourselves involved in these animals called human beings? How do we find ourselves in the midst of this never do well people who think through their annals? How do we get ourselves involved in this kind of chaos? Make us see what this man talk before I continue. Boko Haram is lesser than kidnapping, IPOB, cultists, bandits. That Boko Haram we all know today. That Boko Haram we all know how many billions of naira they have taken from the Nigerian economy. That Boko Haram we all know the pains they have caused the people of Northeast, Northwest, and North Central today. We have food inflation today as I'm talking to you is because of Boko Harams. We have food inflation today in all parts of the country because of Boko Harams, all in the name of Fulani herdsmen. That this man, if I tell you people that these people, they know what they're doing. They are the one that initiated this Boko Haram. He is from Borno. And as we all know that Borno is no-go area, whereby Borno is the most peaceful state you can ever imagine. This is the tactics they are using to siphon the government and the people of their God-given mineral resources. Can you imagine how do we get ourselves involved in this kind of people that their reason is upside down? They never reason like human beings, rather reasoning like animals. Like Boko Haram, we all know. In the first instance, how do IPOB get involved in this kind of statement? What concerns IPOB? It seems like any day they wake up, they don't mention IPOB in any of their broadcasts or press news that they will die that day. Or their life will never be completed. And this IPOB, my prayer is this IPOB is what will send them to the judgment without trial. Yes. 6 feet. That's the simple the truth. Because IPOB have not done anything. They forced the so-called Muhammad Buhari, a tyrant leader, to proscribe IPOB as a terrorist organization. And the international community said no. Till today, that case in 2018, this is 5 good years now. The Nigerian government who proscribed IPOB as a terrorist organization, come out and defend yourself with your evidence. They are running from their own court. That is what this never do well. I call himself a senator that come out now to begin to lament and make an unguided statement about IPOB, even comparing IPOB with the bandits and the cultists with the Boko Haram. In fact, the most painful part of it, or the funny part of it, is that he said that Boko Haram is lesser than these people that he called names. Yeah, my brother, my sister, Biafrans, a Southeasterner, whether within the environs, outside the environs, online or offline, I lay a cause today. It might not be effective today, but tomorrow it must surely happen. That the North will know no peace. Not until they came out on their knees to apologize to the whole Biafran community. This is the same domain that is fighting against why must Godswill Akpabio become the Senate president. Because they want everything. I mean, every offices to be a Muslim, and Fulanis. That is why they are fighting wicked today. Because they want every section of the economy, every section that produces a good thing, Muslim, and Fulanis. Asking them, why must they make Wike the minister over them that they are the owners of Nigeria? Why must a Christian prevail where Muslims are? The group managing director of NNPC, Mele Kyari, is a Fulani man and a Muslim. from the oil producing region where we can come from. Nobody have questioned that. That man have been there for God knows when. That is the area that no presidency dare to touch. Because he is the one that is sharing oil wells to their own people. The Niger Deltans who have the oil, no single person owns oil well there. That is when all these calamities that call themselves human beings will come out and begin to lament. Anyway, let it not be there. I don't talk too much. I beg, help me like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting videos to come your way. Hashtag Biafra to the moon, Biafra to the world, all hail Biafra, and on the mandate of all the Biafran heroes, we all shall stand. Let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Please, pardon my manners that I have stretched it so much, not going straight to the reason why we are here. My heart is angered seeing this kind of people in the so-called contraption of a country, Nigeria. The senator representing Borno South Senatorial District, Alain Dume, has said the menace of Boko Haram in the northeast is lesser than the banditry, kidnapping, IPOB, and cultism happening in the other zones across the nation. He refused to call ISWAP. Okute News report that the lawmaker stated this on Wednesday while shedding light on his earlier motion on the need to upgrade the Maiduguri airport to an international airport by the Fulani government. Ndume said the northeast zone should not be stigmatized over the insecurity of the past, stressing that Maiduguri is strategic for lifting passengers who embark on international flights. The senator noted that some people would express concerns over security due to Boko Haram, but the menace has ended. He said, if we have an airport in Maiduguri, that will solve problems associated with passengers embarking on international flights without even going to Lagos. The issue of Boko Haram has come and gone, and well, we thank God that these things are not happening elsewhere. I don't want a situation where we will use this Boko Haram as a stigma against the Borno people. This is how others started talking about Boko Haram issue in Maiduguri. Supposing now that you are from Southwest and terrorists are everywhere, and they bring down a plane or what they call unknown gunmen in the Southeast, will you now say it is not safe to have an international airport there? If it happened at the airport, would you say what guarantee do you have over security? Now the Boko Haram issue is lesser compared to the bandits we have in the northwest and lesser than the problem we have with unknown gunmen, IPOB, and cultists in the southeast. It is lesser than kidnapping that is happening in your own zone. All flights that go to Middle East or North Africa, like Egypt, Ethiopia, and others, pass through Maiduguri every day, and we only hear their noise, but we don't see them touching ground. All we are saying is that there are a lot of passengers in Maiduguri. We want to see them stop over, because any international flight that takes off from Abuja or Kano will definitely see passengers from Borno or the other northeast states like Bauchi, Taraba, Adamawa, and Gombe. Investigation. Investigate if Tinubu paid Chicago State University for special treatment, NADECO, to FBI. The United States chapter of the pro-democracy group National Democratic Coalition, which is NADECO, has called on the Federal Bureau of Investigation to investigate the Chicago State University very well, because it seems like they have collected bribe, according to the group. The group asked the security agency to investigate if there were some momentary or other inducements made to Chicago State University by the so-called Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu directly or through third parties to secure certain privileges. NADECO made a call via a statement signed by its executive director, Lord Ugu, and the publicity secretary, David Adenikan. NADECO USA would like the FBI to find out if Mr. Tinubu had in the past several years made any donations to Chicago State University, directly or through third parties. This question is important to the extent that We would like to know if there were some monetary or other endorsements made to the so-called Chicago State University aimed at securing certain privileges from CSU, the group stated. The group also asked ABI to investigate how a social security number belonging to another person began to be used by a Nigerian president. Yet, people are still defending him. The issue is whether it is a matter of identity theft or was the original owner of the number aware that her social security number was being used by another person. If SS Ash 231060595 is not President Tinubu's, what is his true social security number and under what name is it under? Do this investigation. Who actually owns the social security number 231060595? Written on the transcript that the Chicago State University registrar used as an exhibit that was attached to the disposition given under oath. We as citizens of Nigeria from all over the world are asking and requesting the United States University Accreditation Body and Chicago State University Board of Trustees to look into this matter in order to clear the good reputation of Chicago State University, Nadeko said. Speaking further, Nadeko insisted that the world has a right to know the person or the reason Tinubu keeps stopping litigations demanding the release of his documents if there is nothing incriminating about it. They argue that Nigeria is the most populous black country in the world and must be handled with care, adding that if criminality is institutionalized, it will be devastating to the world. Nadeko USA is committed to the struggle to save Nigeria from corrupt and bad leaders. We therefore seek your cooperation to help Nigeria do a thorough and complete background check on Mr. Bola A.A. Tinubu, an enigma that has consistently fought to hide his true identity right from the days of his senator till today, 24 or 25 years back. This man had been indicted for theft and forgery. The world need to know why Bola Ahmed Tinubu habitually goes to court to stop the release of his documents if he does not have anything to hide or if does not have any skeleton in his cupboard. Since Tinubu is now the so-called president of Nigeria, it is in the interest of Nigerian national security and global security for the world to make sure the man who presides over the affairs of biggest democracy and economy in Africa is not a criminal, a certificate forger, or an identity thief. Nigeria, as the most populous black country in the world, must be handled with care, as the impact of a failed Nigeria state or a Nigerian where criminality is institutionalized will be devastating to the world, especially if Nigerians start immigrating to Europe, America, and other parts of the developed world. As American voters and firm believers in democracy, we appeal to our elected officials to take this issue seriously to protect democracy in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, the statement from Nadeko added. My wonderful people, see when I don't hear them. If they say, he who know how to pound, let him pound on the mortar. If you don't know how to pound, my dear, then use your toes to learn. That's a word is enough for a wise. We keep on dragging something, defending what is not defendable. Come on to release your own. You stop AVI, you stop CSU, you stop court. Even very soon now, they are going to go to sue Joe Biden. Why do you allow the FBI to interfere on the matter that is of very, very important in the history of Nigeria and the black nation as well? I'm still, till tomorrow, I'm still believes that UK and US are the main problem and the real enemies of the so-called Nigerian country. Yes, they are the real enemies of the Nigeria, not even the people that is parading themselves as president or whatever they call themselves. Because if they are not enemy to the Nigerian people, how can a president of a nation, a nation, the highest and the most populous black country they have in the world, be hiding his credentials where he came from, which school he attended. Most of the things they told us. Remember during the time of campaign, Festus Agbamo came out and tell us that his paymaster or his principal is a genius, that he wrote the exam from home and passed from home. All of a sudden, a government college emerged from nowhere in his transcript being released by the Chicago State University, where he said he attended a secondary school and graduated in 1970, whereby the school was established in 1974. Nobody said about this. Nobody. What they keep saying is article said he didn't attend the Chicago University. Go and look for this position. More whereby directly what article is challenging is what is submitted to INEC. Whether he attended the school or not attended the school, nobody argued that with him. That is what article is arguing. Even somebody good luck in Nehru who challenged this case or this document is submitted to INEC, they quite the case. They don't even nobody say all the whole judges, everybody running from the case, and at the end of the day, nobody attended to the case, and the guy get fed up and leave. That's Nigeria for you. A country whereby a president who is going to preside over the affairs of 250 million people, both home and abroad, don't have identity. Everything is all about shouting, covering, shutting people's mouths. I mean, doing all manner of things to make sure that you get fed up and you leave. That is exactly what happened during the time of campaigning. Where Agbado come and sit with other presidential aspirants and do debate. Tell people what you can do for them. Let them hear from you and ask you questions. How do you come about this huge amount of money that you are throwing up and down? All the whole spokespersons, all the whole heads, everybody, they keep shouting. Once you appear in your television, be rest assured that they just get ready to fight, because if care is not taken, if they are allowed, my dear, they will be slapping all our media houses that interviewed them. The likes of Festus Agbamo, FFK, Bayo Nanoga, and Dela Alake, including what do they call him? This one that keep on making noise every now and then. Look at it. Adamu, what do they call him? Adamu, Garba Adamu, or whatever is being called. That is the issue. A president of a nation, and other presidents will be out there looking Nigeria like Sakamo, like look at these people. What are they doing? Are they really serious with this democracy? Are they really serious to get somebody who will come and contend at the international level with other presidents who have credentials? Tinubu was not, and they just concluded United Nations General Assembly by Joe Biden because of all this controversy. Because FBI warned Joe Biden, if you ever have any contact with this guy, we are going to probe you, and the man snubbed him. All of them to come back now and say, oh, the meeting he had with Joe Biden at the summit in India is enough. You don't need to meet him again. What they had in India is just a photo shoot. You snap me, I snap you. That is what they have in India. Even at the point itself, he was being abandoned, and the president focuses his attention on other dignitaries, the likes of WTO DG Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. Make us see him. Now the people will call our rulers. Nobody knows whether this guy is a Nigerian or a Somalian. No background, no any family member have ever come out and said, this man belongs to us. He is our son. We trained him. Look at where he go to school. Look at the set of people he grew up with. No any single person for over 24 or 25 good years now. Nobody can be able to give a very good detailed account of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Yet, he keep on hiring 1 million heads to defend him, both offline and online. And you tell me, oh, this country is moving forward. Who said, I mean, moving to where? Moving to which direction? The direction that is bringing the whole country into poverty. He sold Muhammadu Buhari to us. As if that one is not enough. Now he came out and tell us that he is the one that is going to Emiloko. It is my own turn to collect. It's my own turn to siphon. It is my own turn to loot the commonwealth of Nigerians. Well, my wonderful people, seem I have talked too much, because the way the things in this country is going, my dear, it will get to a point whereby even a madman will wake up from nowhere. After they discharge him from a psychiatric hospital, he come out and said, yes, it is my turn to rule this country, and nobody's going to object to that, simply because he have money and talks everywhere to buy himself out. That is the simple truth. Where my wonderful people, I beg you help me like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos that will come your way. Have a nice day. I'll be right back again with another blockbuster. Okay, Messiano.